Hey everyone, I hope you're having a happy holiday season so far. Today we're going to be talking about Overwatch going into 2020. So we have this recurring theme where I seem to do one of these every single year. It's our annual release, the Overwatch in, X year. So 2020, this is going to be a lot different of a year for our game and our community as the past couple years because, as we all have seen now, Overwatch 2. So Overwatch 2 being announced at BlizzCon 2019 means that BlizzCon in 2020, we're probably going to have a release date. I'm guessing here, but we'll probably have a release date. We'll probably have a ton of information by then. 2020 is going to be a big year for our franchise, for Overwatch, for us as a community. So let's talk about Overwatch 1 for a second, the game we're all currently playing and we have access to right now. But before we move on, let's hear some words from our sponsor.
As little Nate wakes up on Christmas morning, he goes downstairs to find a special present underneath the tree. And that present is from Santa Claus, who is really good friends with Drop. Formerly known as Mass Drop, Drop and Sennheiser came together to create the PC37X gaming headset. It combines the comfort and quality of Mass Drop with the insane sound of Sennheiser. This headset is perfect for gamers, whether it's your first pair or you're looking to upgrade and get into competitive gaming. Little Nateson is so excited with his brand new Christmas present because right now the Drop in Sennheiser PC37X is only $100 when you click the link below. I encourage you guys to click the link and check out the website, make an account, and start exploring. The PC37X is only one of the many great deals you can find on the Drop website. So click the link down below and check it out. It's the perfect Christmas gift.
And I want to say thank you to Massdrop for working with my channel. We've been working together for like 2 years now. It's been really cool to have you as a partner, and I'm looking forward to what potentially lies ahead. Thank you. If I'm just being honest with you, I really don't think much is going to change in the game, and that's probably easy to guess. If you've been playing since 2016, the game, in terms of like features and stuff that comes out, nothing really changes that much, except the balance of heroes every half a year-ish. And if you like the game where it's at right now, if we're talking strictly balance, Overwatch in 2020, you'll probably continue to enjoy the game. If you're feeling kind of dicey with it right now, Overwatch 1 in 2020, it's probably going to feel somewhat the same thing. And so there's not much that's going to happen in Overwatch 1 is my guess. And there's going to be minor updates and tweaks, and that's going to be it, which is fine because we understand they're working on the new game. Overwatch 2 is the big thing for our community right now. So there are so many things Overwatch in 2020 can say that really just makes us all so insanely excited for Overwatch 2. You know me, and especially like other people in my position that are creators on YouTube or Twitch, and we kind of play in the Overwatch community as like our job. And we're all excited for the game because it means this could be like a really big bump for our channels, and it's going to make a whole bunch of interest in people for this game. But there are still some things that Blizzard could say about Overwatch 2 that wins over everyone's hearts. And in my personal opinion, it could really take Overwatch to the top page of Twitch. And I think this game could be like #1 across social medias. I think this game can be as big as Fortnite, if not bigger. But you have to lay out some things first. I absolutely think that this should all be free to play. Without a doubt, I absolutely think we need free to play for this game. Now, however they want to do that, with maybe like the single player and Overwatch 2 being the paid portion, and Overwatch 2's multiplayer, which is kind of what we have right now in Overwatch 1, that be free to play. However they want to do it, make it free so that people can play. That's something I think a lot of us will get excited about. And you'll see numbers like even making a mobile game. I know that sounds crazy, but you'll see the numbers and like the generated interest that can come from games like PUBG Mobile, Fortnite Mobile, the new Call of Duty game on mobile. These things have like tens of millions of players because it's a free game you can play on your iPad, and it gets a whole bunch of generated interest for these kids, which is great for the rest of the community because, these companies seem to target them to want to get the microtransactions. They're the ones that love it the most. I think if you really want to do Overwatch 2 right, and you want it to be this massive success, and you want 2020 Overwatch to just be phenomenal, you gotta make the game free to play, #1. #2, now this is something that we have talked about since the beginning of times. The direction of new heroes has to be completely different. I mean, I've been at the point for a while now where I've said, please stop releasing new heroes. There's been a trend with kind of how they perform in the game that has not been exactly healthy. And it all comes down to the game was changed. Overwatch 1, people paid $40 or $60 for this experience That was a lot of fun, and I still say to this day, Overwatch Vanilla is the greatest FPS game, if not PC game, of all time. And I will go to the grave saying that, unless something comes out before I die. That's better. And that game was changed. Overwatch, as we call it, Overwatch used to be a shooter game, but now it's kind of a brawler, MOBA-like booper or stun. It plays a lot differently. And if you just came into Overwatch in like 2018, 2019, you never got a chance to play. And honestly, it's quite impossible, unless you want to go into custom games and ban all the certain heroes, it's quite impossible to get that 2016, 2017-ish experience. And I think if you really want to sell players on Overwatch 2, and you will see, like for example, you'll see a lot of people going into the, like specifically talking about the marketing of Overwatch 2, where they say redefining what a sequel can be. People are calling this a DLC. Overwatch 2, people are laughing on Twitter and being like, yeah, this is just a DLC. What are you talking about? I think if you really want to push people in the right direction, Blizzard, and if you want to make Overwatch in 2020 a phenomenal success, you're going to have to come out with some sort of campaign that's along the lines of, we're going to be revisiting the balance of all the heroes. And then you can have like some sort of implementation of where you pretty much say that we're going to be pushing this game back to its roots. And you're going to see like a rework of characters being more type of FPS character-like abilities, instead of Doomfist Punch, May Freeze, Ball Boops, and you know, all the XYZ, Sombra Hack. You change these heroes to be something that's a little bit more gameplay healthy, you're gonna sell everyone in the community instantly. So that's pretty much the deal. And I want to let you guys know that I am trying to do my part for you guys. I have contacts with Blizzard, as you know, and I've had great opportunities. Like over the past couple weeks, I was able to submit a document I worked really hard on. It was like a 10-page document specifically talking about career profiles and like all the customization that I think we should have access to. And think in terms of like calling cards from the Modern Warfare 2, for example. I outlined that as one of the sections in the paper. And I was able to submit this big piece of work I'd been working on. And it was all about customizations of the career profile, how we can start shifting away from like a stat card focus and move towards a canvas for players to customize, show off cool things, like create challenges that are bound to, or like challenges that are bound to in-game items that like you complete the challenge and you want something cool that you can put on your. I was talking about all these different parts of the profile, and I was able to submit it directly, and it got to Jeff Kaplan. He sent me an email back. I want to let you guys know I am doing everything I can to try and get the word out of kind of what the community I believe would want. And I see you guys' comments, I see everyone's Twitters and all the Instagram posts. I think I have a great feel for what would really push this game in the right direction. So that's really just me letting you guys know that I'm trying to do a lot of work behind the scenes to really put good words into the development team to see like, okay, this is really what, as a longtime Overwatch player, this is really what Overwatch 2 can start to look like, to sell people on how great this game can be. And this is what you can do to get us to all play it and be super excited about it. And I would love to hear everything you guys have to say about Overwatch in 2020, your thoughts about Overwatch 1, how it is, and Overwatch 2 going into the future, in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Merry Christmas.